Amanda Derizo, Eliza Kate Palma, Maika Olgama, May 3rd, Faye Raven Ulto, Maria Erica Ferri Santos, Hannah Joy Nico. Ang mga batang nabanggit ay pagkakalooban ng pamahalaang lungsod ng Taguig ng Educational Financial Assistance na nagkakahalaga ng 7,500. Para sa mga pangalang nabanggit mula kay Faye, Lian, Izra, Eliza, Kay, Maria Grazel, Christine, and Louise, sila ay ng 2,500 Educational Financial Assistance mula kay Congressman at samantala si Hannah at Maria ay may karagdagang 5 pesos mula sa tanggapan ng Congressman Cayetano. Hannah Joy Nico will also be giving the SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano. Awarding of the senior teachers at point. Thank you very much. We call on stage our District 2 councilors, Councilor Mayor Suman, Councilor Jaime Garcia, Councilor Noel Dizon, Councilor Jojo Eron, Councilor Ring Ali, Councilor Yasser Pangandaman, and Councilor Pami Or. Our senior top measuring certificate of recognition, medal of education. We shall start. Joshua Ramos, Isabel Abigail Salem, Shaina Leia Calyoyo, Maria Bianca Leia Tana, Julian Moradillo, Samantha K. Yere. Ang mga batang nabanggit ay makatatanggap ng Educational Financial Assistance mula sa pamahalaang lungsod ng Taguig na nagkakahalaga ng 10,000 piso. Ito po ay may karagdagang Educational Financial Assistance mula sa ni Congresswoman Pia Cayetano na nagkakahalaga ng 2,500. naman pong tatawagin ang batang pumangalawa ngayong taon, Hazel Mati Patricia. Siya po ay pagkakalooban ng pamahalaang lungsod ng Taguig ng Educational Financial Assistance na nagkakahalaga ng 25,000 pesos na may karagdagang 5,000 piso mula sa tanggapan ni Congresswoman Pia Cayetano. Atin na pong tatawagin ang batang nanguna ngayong taon, Audrey Ayuse. Siya rin po ay makalooban ng sertipiko ng pagkilala ng karangalan at Educational Financial Assistance mula sa pamahalaang lungsod ng Taguig na nagkakahalaga ng 30,000 pesos. Dagdagang 5,000 pesos mula sa tanggapan ni Congresswoman Pia Cayetano. Siya rin po ang makatatanggap ng SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano Leadership Award para po sa Senior High School Batch of SRCC. Muli po tanggapin po ninyo ang init na pagbati ng maligayang pagtatapos ng pamahalang lungsod. Magandang hapon.
Government officials who accompanied us today. Is that the best you can do? Okay, so we will proceed with our program, but in the meantime, unfortunately, our city officials must also attend another event. There are many graduations ongoing with our city, so we'll have to bid them farewell. So please, again, give them a farewell round of applause. Then after they are leaving, we have requests they have to go to another school. Thank you, Matt, sirs, for coming here today and joining our program.
Wala.
Later. Okay, so we'll now proceed with the rest of the distribution of certificates for our graduates. Again, yes, accompanied this time around with Mr. Soji Perona, Education Program Supervisor for MAFE, who will be with us today to distribute the certificates. Now, we will commence with grade 12, STEM 202, and their advisor, Mr. Emmanuel Philip C. Pagaran II.
It is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduates of STEM 202, beginning with Arut Muhammad Farazed Ali, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, National University, University of the East, Mindanao State University.
Or Rafael Mabati, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine Military Academy, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Philippine State College of Aeronautics.
Dupale Alpha Joseph Angeles, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors. Dupiata Ryan Albenta, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Technological University of the Philippines, recipient DOST Scholarship.
Golenia John David Tirado, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas.
Jawo Joshua Andre Aaron, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas, De La Salle University, Philippine Military Academy.
Juan Christian D. Ramos, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas.
Meligrito John Fresh Pulmones, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine State College of Aeronautics, University of Santo Tomas.
Nuke Art Joshua Tonggol, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific, Norwegian Training Center.
Pasokin Jesua Obiña, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, recipient DOST Scholarship.
Batok Mark Marcel Segovia, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, Technological University of the Philippines.
Yoki Pierre Alan Romer Baido, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas.
Brado Claymore Sean Sandagon, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Rebellion Lord Philip Zaragoza, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santa Philippine Military Academy, Philippine National Police Academy.
Lucero Lucky Destor Bernardo, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Asia Pacific College, Asian Institute of Maritime Studies.
Rafael Gabriel Subat, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Real Technological University.
Tugay Raymond Rayo Totar, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Adventist Center School of Medical Arts, Adventist University of the Philippines.
Alianing Manilu Grote, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Central Escolar University, recipient DOST Scholarship.
Alongo Hasabea Jeromo, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Technological University of the Philippines, Meridian International School.
Campus Jessamine Rojas, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, National University.
Castillon Elin Micaela Marcelino, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University.
Cruz Mary Valera, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, West Texas A&M University, University of Wisconsin Concordia.
Noela Karen Grace Enano, Academy with honors.
Qualifier, Technological Institute of the Philippines, National University, recipient, GC Scholar.
Diaz Eliana Ninette Cruz, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Adamson University, Technological Institute of the Philippines, National University.
Cardine Joan Patricia Villaver, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, Central Escolar University, University of the East.
Laraya Angela Tea Pili, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, National University, Emilio-Rinaldo College.
Naison Rochelle Budiongan, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Technological University of the Philippines.
Morales Micaela Milen Balmores, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine Air Transport and Travel Services College of Aeronautics.
Nakit Darlene Guadarrama, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Central Escolar University, recipient, Philippine Army Finance Center Procedures Integrated Cooperative Scholarship.
Ramos Yvette Mariquier Pascua, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas.
Toledo Jalen Laila Cruzado, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas, Technological University of the Philippines, DOST Scholarship.
Remilio Rixie Venice Gamboa, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Adamson University.
Velasco Angela Isabel Tugadi, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Philippine Military Academy, University of Santo Tomas.
Congratulations, STEM 202.
And now, let's proceed to our STEM 201 and their advisor, Ms. Master M. Ramos.
It is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduates of STEM 201, beginning with Dayo Marco Angelo C., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
University of De La Salle University, Philippine Military Academy. Recipient, Philippine Army Finance Center Producers Integrated Cooperative Scholarship.
Galicia Ainran Angelo S., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine Military Academy, Central Escolar University, Far Eastern University.
Kiner Ken Carl Benjo G., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas.
Gold Carl Eugene T., Academic Excellence with honors.
Qualified in University, Maritime Academy, Asia and the Pacific Academy, recipient Philippine Army Finance Center Producers Integrated Cooperative Scholarship.
Awardee with honors.
Qualified Ateneo de Manila University, Philippine Military Academy, Philippine Merchant Marine Academy.
Luna Ronald Academic Awardee with honors.
Qualified Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Pabaya Kurt Allen M., Academic Excellence Award
Aeronautics, Philippine Air Transport and Travel Services College of Aeronautics.
Ramos Joshua B., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Polytechnic, University of the Philippines, Technological University of the Philippines, recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Sabalio Routine Paul D., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine Merchant Marine Academy, Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific, recipient, International Maritime Employer Council Scholarship.
Tabudlo Jumel M., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Philippine Air Transport and Travel Services College of Aeronautics.
Zaragoza Jello P., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, Philippine Military Academy, recipient, Southville International School Scholarship.
Agan Christine Julia, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Audrey Ayuste D., Academic Excellence Awardee with high honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, University of Santo Tomas, Pamangkasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, recipient, DOST Scholarship, Southville International School Scholarship.
Bambalan Isabella Claire T., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, recipient, Ateneo de Manila University Scholarship.
Banga Clarice O., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Philippine Military Academy, Philippine Merchant Marine Academy, Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific, recipient, International Maritime Employer Council Scholarship.
Belmonte Teresa Marie N., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, University of Santo Tomas.
Buhion Deborah Rose P., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Buiko Nebrian G., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Kaliolio Shekinah Leia R., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, Pamangkasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila.
Del Mundo Nicole Aleja S., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Diesta Patricia May M., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Pamangkasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Makabanti Shaina May F., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Mulato Karen Rose P., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, recipient, Ateneo de Manila University Scholarship.
Moradillo July Ann M., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors. Alces Marella Iris P., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, recipient, DOST Scholarship.
Panginoon Patricia Nicole M., Academic Excellence Awardee with honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, recipient, Southville International School Scholarship.
Patricio Azel Mackenzie, Academic Excellence Awardee with high honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, recipient UST Scholarship, Southwell International School Scholarship.
Ruby Sabrina R., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, De La Salle University, University of Santo Tomas, Far Eastern University.
Rolona Maria Antoinette L., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas.
Salin Abigail B., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, Polytechnic University of the Philippines.
Tana Maria Bianca Leia B., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila.
Torrejos Shannon May C., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, University of Santo Tomas, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, recipient DOST Scholarship.
Trambulo Erna Margaret B., Academic Excellence Awardee with Honors.
Qualifier, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila.
Yera Samantha K. P., Academic Excellence Awardee with High Honors.
Qualifier, Ateneo de Manila University, University of Santo Tomas, recipient DOST Scholarship, Southwell International School Scholarship.
Congratulations to the graduates of STEM 201.
Put your hands together and say congratulations. Okay. Just now proceed and listen to the farewell message of class 2017-2018 of the SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano Memorial Science and Technology High School commencement exercises. Farewell message to be delivered by Ms. Audrey D. Ayuste, Academic Excellence Awardee with High Honors, class of 2017-2018. Please give her a warm round of applause.
To our adorable guests, hardworking teachers, supportive parents, and diligent students of Cayetano SciTech, a blessed afternoon. Life is a battle. A thing to most of us, but undeniably fact. You might be thinking that we're here today because we're ready from our requirements, and we're just conducting this ceremony so that we can move up to the next grade level or even college. But we all have to realize that we are here today celebrating because we chose the right battle. And we won. Yes, we won. We, the competitors and graduates, succeeded from our battle as high school students. We fought for our lives, for our spot at Cayetano SciTech, and we succeeded. And after years of strongly staying from our dear school, finally, more than the years of eyebags that we gained, we won over the mountains of projects and assignments, the river of quizzes and tests, and more importantly, the inner demons that constantly whispered to us. Sorry guys. Well, we struggled to fight. We accomplished various activities, like editing videos every week, crowdsourcing, making miniatures, and completing our colloquium. I realized that this battle changed us. This battle recreated us. I remember I was an average kid back then, who would just always humbly fight for getting good grades. However, I noticed that I didn't make any progress at all. And I would always ask myself, what have I achieved so far? Is this the best that I can be? After arguing with myself, I took a chance of improving myself. Then we, the grade 12 students, were given a chance to become interns for one semester. We were able to immerse ourselves in what others call the real world. And despite the short period given to us to participate in that activity, I discovered another side of me, a mind mover. A better influence to others. Through that experience, I felt again the joy of what I never thought that I could would be able to talk to a large audience, have a connection to many people, despite the barrier of time, language, and age. From there, I realized that it is in understanding people's lives that we can discover some things. Who would have thought that a school requirement could make such a strong impression in my life? That defining experience taught me these lessons. First, just finding a purpose is not enough. You have to live it and share it. And don't say that you don't even have a purpose in this world. You're not only a potato. You may not know it now, but don't rush yourself. Because remember, life is a cycle. It is not a race. There is not on something that we are change in our life definitely aid us on our journey to self-discovery. This is why the change is always beneficial, for it helps us to discover and even understand ourselves more. Change knocks. Do we open our door for it? It is in accepting change that we are able to recreate ourselves. And recreating ourselves is stepping forward to where we are at the moment. Hence, without change, how can we even move ahead? I remember our colloquium in 21st century literature. Thanks to our teacher, I have tested out my patience and perseverance in the things. At first, I didn't really see the importance of investigating about the given piece to me. It was a song. I can't see the sense of my Charlie. Just want attention. I tried listening to the song numerous times, that my brain would cheat on me during the exams, even in the hallways, even if our teacher always talking to us. I could hear the song everywhere. It was unnerving me to the point that made me ask myself, does this have a relation to the person that I want to be someday? Do I need to sing this to cure a patient? Another thing that added to my frustration was a printout marked with red or purple ink. I assume we always felt rejected every single time our papers came back to us with marks for us to edit, and edit. Para ako naging Liza Soberano. Bakit pa yung gawa ko? Kapalit-palit pa yung gawa ko? And why? Yes, it was heartbreaking. But our papers proved how much effort we placed into it and how much we struggled to constantly change how we see our work. Ultimately, every paper, every hurdle in our lives proved that change is sometimes difficult and ugly, but that shouldn't hinder us from improving and making a better version of ourselves. From all these challenges in our school, not only the papers, we are able to recreate how we see and comprehend the people, fellow graduates, just like a Pokemon. We have evolved from from being a mighty G7 to a white griffin. But that this is our form. For we should constantly seek for what is better and recreate past. Have one from the paperworks of every test that we took. But the source that remained our strength and perseverance. And today marks our victory. However, we would not arrive to this point without the support of all who love us. Therefore, at this juncture, I want to say thank you. Maraming salamat, kamsa. Thank you, Ms. Ramos, Mrs. Senyas, Ms. Benitez, Mrs. San Agustin, Mrs. Amarol, Mr. Gurijoco, Mr. Higuera, and other educators who have been a big part of and created an impact in our lives. Thank you, my batchmates, who have been kind to share their experiences with me. Thank you, STEM 201, for the support whenever I would make jokes, especially when I'm stressed, and for your unwavering passion towards every movie and K-drama we have watched. Thank you, my family, for being patient with me and for the lesson of independence. And above all, thank you, God, our Creator, the turning point of my life, and for always all the efforts that we made are a big part of who we are today and what will be in the future. And at this moment, you can pat your own chest. Ready? All ready for the next battle and adventure. Viva compañeros!
Congratulations for that rousing speech, Miss Ayuste. I've never thought of that of you. Apparently, she has rebellious tendencies. We can think of Pokemon later.
Okay, so may I invite everybody to please rise, put your hands together, and let us give a warm round of applause for deputies and the representative of the gig, the Cayetano.
Please. How's everybody today? Feel good? Well, I was just outside a few minutes ago listening to the valedictory address of Audrey. Very well said. It's a happy day, no, for all of you, and especially siguro for the parents. Kamusta, parents? I know how this feels because I have two daughters who already graduated from high school. They are currently in, I will tell you my bias, in the best university of the Philippines, of course, the University of the Philippines. So for those of you who are accepted there, I hope that you make the right choice and go to that school. Wala pa. Oh, so I pray that many of you will be accepted there. Anyway, I always do this exercise, so bear with me. A few seconds, I'll ask you to close your eyes and to dream and see where you will be 10 years from now. So 10 years from now lang, hindi masyado malayo. 10 years from now. Close your eyes. Where will you be? Will you be sitting in a corporate office? Will you be sitting in the city hall? Be one of the elected government officials? Will you be sitting in a national government office? Will you be abroad flying to another country? Close your eyes for a few seconds and dream of that picture. Okay. So, my next question is, whatever that picture is in your mind, what if 10 years from now, that did not happen at all? So for a change, let's talk about failure. You failed. You did not get that dream. What happens next? Did you lose the race? Did you lose the prize? It's a matter of opinion. You can say, some people can say you failed because if you made public that dream, and some of us do, some of us proclaim, we will be a doctor, we will be an engineer, we will be a whatever, a lawyer. And then it doesn't happen, so pag nag-reunion kayo 10 years from now, ay, hindi siya naging doktor, ay, hindi siya naging ganon. But they don't know that you might have achieved a bigger dream. Or you might have changed direction because as Audrey says, and I will of course just paraphrase, but timing lang yan. It's not a race, right? You may go slow, you may go fast. The important thing is you reach the destination of your choice. Sad to say, parents, not our choice, but the choice belongs to the children. Of course, as parents, we would like to influence them to the best of our ability, but at the end of the day, it is their choice. Example, I was a volleyball player in high school and in college, and I played volleyball, and asset was my height. But I also believed in hard work. So I worked really hard, and within 1 year, I was invited to try out for the national team at the age of 16. So obviously, hard work pays off, right? But that's not my story. My story is, fast forward, a generation later, I had my own daughters. Siyempre, naging volleyball player din yung mga anak ko, right? And if I was the kind of parent na gusto ko ipilit yung gusto ko, why not? I would love my daughters to follow in my footsteps and be a volleyball player too. But my belief was, ang asset ng Pilipino, sadly, hindi kasama ang height doon. Kasama doon ang magagandang boses, kaya we are known as performers all over the world, but height is not one of our genetic attributes, correct? I just happen to be tall because it so happens, yung tatay ng tatay ko ay matangkad, 6-footer siya. So, meron akong height, but it's not a Filipino trait. So I was thinking, baka hindi masyado magandang i-push ko yung daughters ko sa volleyball. Bahala na lang sila kung saan nila gusto. So it turned out my daughters are happily playing football, and they are football players in the University of the Philippines. And I'm very proud of them. But, and you can clap because I'm proud of my daughters. They are, by the way, honor students. And for those of you familiar with the UP system of grading, 1 is the highest. My daughters furnished 1.2. So, an average I never achieved. Just to let you know. Nagayabang ko ng mga anak ko because I never achieved that average. I graduated cum laude, but di ko achieve yung average ng 1.2. So, believe niya ako sa anak ko. I mentioned this football story because many people have asked me, ba't hindi nag-volleyball yung mga anak mo? Di ba sikat ng volleyball ngayon? Sinong mahilig man ng volleyball? Tapos ang kamay. Manood kahit hindi kayo marunong maglaro. Wala ka manood? Kunyari pa kayo Hindi sumama, di ba? Anyway, sikat yun. The brother, the former Congressman Lino Cayetano, very well volleyball players, si Phil Cayetano. And they have as endorsers, health buffs, etc. Pero yung mga anak ko, nagkamala ako. Well, kung career lang hinahapot, di ba, sila sa kasi sumikat ang volleyball. Dati laro kami ng friends ko. Kasi nanunood, kasi first lang pinag-uusapan, well, baka nagkamali ko, hindi game. They play for diversity. They carry the colors of Maroon. People are your age. For my 19th birthday, I was quite young. I graduated in economics. Now, so, naliligaw ako because I wanted to do. That is considered a pre-law. Everybody asked me, katulad ng tatay ko, my face, the namesake of your school, lawyer. But I did not want to go to school. I just took up economics, to be perfectly honest, because I wanted to challenge myself to learn a subject that I understand. So, so I should just imagine that means intindihan ko. I did right after I filed university. You know, not tell many people this story. As a summer for 2 years. I want to quit. Kasi never quit eh, pero yung pala rin ako. Yes, abogado yung anak ko. Hindi yun yung path ko. Hindi ako pinilit mag-law again. Sinabi ko na sa'yo, mag-law school ka. Sinabi ko na sa'yo, thankfully, my father did not do that. Kaya parents, pigilan natin. Pray talaga natin. Thank you, Lord, na pupunta dun sa direction na gusto natin. He didn't say that. And lo and behold, on my own, I took the law exam and I ended up going to his university, the University of the Philippines Law School, and I became a lawyer. Masaya ang tatay ko. End of story. The part of the story was that it was also his dream for public service. And I told him time and again that that is not my dream. That's why when I asked you what is your dream, remember it, note it. I recommend that everybody has a journal kahit na once a year nyo lang sulatan. Ano yung na-accomplish nyo that year? Ano yung hindi nyo na-accomplish? Okay lang kasi years back ang sarap tingnan. Sino yung crush ko nung time na yun? Umahan kayo. 10 years from now, masarap aminin. Ngayon baka mahiya pa kayong aminin. So, what happened was, my father never knew that I ended up entering politics because it was never my dream. And he passed away not knowing that I would eventually follow the footsteps that he always wanted for me. But it was my decision already. Diba? So that is the difference. It was a decision that I made. Now, am I successful every day? No, I'm not. Do I achieve what I want to achieve every day? No, I don't. I really don't. And if I focus on what I am not able to do, I would not be able to stand in front of you confidently. Because there are many things I want to do. I set a personal high standard. That's how I am. And I regret that I cannot achieve everything I want to achieve. But I am also realistic. And that's why I am able to go to sleep at night and say, thank you, Lord. Nagamit ko yung talent ko, yung resources ko to do this, certain things. Kung hindi ko man nagawa yung iba, tulungan niyo na lang ako na mas magawa ko pa. So my blog, which is not active, another of my failures right now at the moment, it's not active. So if you visit it, I actually don't even know because it's in the process of being upgraded. I'll tell you anyway, it's cool. But I say there that it's not about a race. It's about your day-to-day struggles. Ginamit ko lang yung tagline na yun because many people know that I love to run, I love to race. Pero the point is, it's not a race, it's life. It's a journey. It's not the destination, it's the stops along the way. How many of you have taken a road trip to the north, to the south, Baguio? Kasi yun yung ginagawa namin nung bata ako. Nung bang tatay ko, road trip, Batangas, Baguio. Alam mo, naaalala ko yung mga stops. Kasi alam ko na yung pupuntahan eh. Alam ko na yung nandun sa Baguio. Pero inaabangan ko, saan kami mag-merienda, saan kami mag-aabutan ng pananghalian, ano yung mga tindahan na nandun along the way.
So it's the stops. That's the journey. And that's what you need to make memorable. So I will stop this now, but I want to remind all of you of one final thing. For those of you whose efforts were acknowledged, everyone wearing the medals today, everyone whose names are highlighted because of the honors and achievements that you have made, congratulations to each one of you. But I would also like to congratulate those whose names were not highlighted for any special achievement. I want each one of you, including those, of course, who have received the honors, to make your own self-assessment. How much did I give to get here today? I have more to you make that own judgment for yourself. And if you feel more, sometimes it's very difficult. You know, one of the jobs I never want to be is a judge. I don't like to be a judge kasi sabi mo, ito yung pinakamaganda, ito yung pinakamatalino, mahirap yun. To be that objective, life is subjective. So, I hope God don't ever make me a judge. Kasi maaalala yung sinabi ko na ayoko mag-judge. One day, judge justice. Ayoko sana. Because it's very difficult. So for those of you who felt that you have given your best and yet it was not acknowledged, don't worry. I see you. Your parents see you. Your teachers see you. So never mind that it was not acknowledged because your time will come. That time will come. So on that note, be the very first to support each other. This is your home. This is where you go back to. Years later, mapapadpad kayo kung saan-saan. Your family, your loved ones, even your teachers. I'm in touch with some of my high school teachers. Nagme-message with Facebook. Keep those ties because they are the ones who molded you. They will keep you grounded. So congratulations to all of you. Please remember, sorry if this will be an added burden, pero ganun talaga buhay. You bear the name of my father on your certificate, wherever you go, on your transcripts, report card, dala niyo yung pangalan ng tatay ko. And for me, that's something to be proud of. And for you, I hope it serves as an inspiration. Thank you.
Again, please give a warm round of applause for our guest, Representative the Honorable Maria Cayetano. Unfortunately,
Mr. B. Rosero, recipient Leadership Award Class 2017-2018. Please give him a warm round of applause.
I request my fellow graduates and completers to please stand up, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. The graduates and completers of SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano Memorial Science and Technology High School. Class 2017 and 2018. The presence assembled do hereby pledge to be loyal and true to our alma mater and fulfill the aspirations that we have learned. We will strive to uphold our honor and abide by the ideals of our alma mater to become worthy and productive citizens of our country. So please help us.
Thank you, Mr. Rosero. Sorry. Okay, you may now take a seat. But we're going to do it again, so no. Now, take a seat first. I still have to converse, so consider it a breather. Are you still with us? You hungry? Don't show on your seatmates though. Okay. To induct graduates into the halls of the Association, may we call on Charlotte Lila C. Aliang, Council President, School Year 2015. Please give her a warm round of applause. Graduates and directors, I request please all stand. To your right and repeat after me. I state your name. Solemnly pledge to faithfully fulfill my duties and responsibilities as a graduate of SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano Memorial Science Technology High School by upholding and maintaining the vision and mission of academic excellence that is at the core of this beloved instructions, thereby being of service to God, the nation, and my fellow compañero, compañera. So help me God. Thank you, Ms. Aline. You're now be seated. We're nearing the end. The school administration, staff, and faculty, and advisors, please give yourselves a round of applause. To give one final message and to read a message from the Office of the Secretary of the Department of Education, may I call on our stage Education Program Supervisor for English, Mr. Noel T. Baluba. Please give him a warm round of applause.
First, round for your parents and of course, my
of the Department of Education for your determination, persistence, and hard work in this. What is you will know? What is for the program our problem solvers in the line of you have that the member also this year's hope we do so. Progress. To the for leaders and just one.
Today, we sincerely extend our heartfelt thanks to the members and selfishly supported us in carrying out the for our students and provide us with the but to our parents, thank you for making us a young listen to graduates with their final title, no reviews. issue for graduation, maybe we should. A few last minute reminders before we do our last stage of our program. Now there is, I think, a prepared AVP for the parents, and it will be shown for the parents, of course, the grade 10 completers and the grade 12 graduates. But we will have a recessional first, and then we will leave the hall for the parents to enjoy the AVP with their kids. Is that understood? Okay, so during our recessional, the graduates and the completers are not joining us yet for the exit. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yay, I thought I was alone. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our program. The recessional will be led by our guests and our principal, of course, our faculty, and for our graduates and parents, however you may. That concludes the 8th commencement exercises and 3rd moving up ceremony of the SEN.Renato Companero Cayetano Science and Technology High School for school year 2017-2018. This has been your hosts, Miss, you know who I am.
And Miss Sarah.
Congratulations. Good.
Topoy sulong! Galis! Tos! Suksok! Bugo!
may sakit, dalabihan ang noon ang halik, at kapag gabi ay malamig, iyayakapin din na mahigpit, ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig.